Now that I had my birthday a few weeks ago, I was a real big boy, almost a teenager, except I am still wetting my bed every night. In my mother's eyes, I am just a little baby boy at night. I have 2 brothers now. Timmy is almost 3 and Billy is 5, almost 6. I rarely wet my pants during the day because I am able to be close to the potty. I know if I do wet my pants, Mom will still spank me no matter how old I am. Mom had taken my night diapers away when I was younger and replaced them with medium-sized toddler pull-ups. Mom had her rules and I had to follow them. I was quite small at this age. I could wear the smallest size pull-ups. Yesterday I had my first daytime accident in a very long time. I hid my wet pants under my bed. Mom found out and I got bare bottom spanked and had to wash my clothes by hand again. Being quite small for my age, her spanking really hurt when I had that daytime accident. My brother Billy was outside playing and Timmy was in his crib napping. Billy did not know that I had wet my pants. I really wanted Mom to let me wear a daytime pull-up, but not such luck. I really liked wearing the nighttime pull-ups because they were almost diapers. I secretly wanted to wear baby diapers full-time just like my brothers did. One day while Mom was changing Timmy's wet and messy diaper, I asked Mom, "Why can't I wear a diaper to bed like Billy? His diapers are the same size as my pull-ups are." Mom told me that I was a lot older than Billy was and I was potty trained. I was far too old to want to wear a baby diaper. She said I was not supposed to want to do a stupid thing like that either. She sat me down and told me face to face I was supposed to want to be a big boy, not a baby like Billy and Timmy. She scolded me good for asking the question. She continued to say that I shouldn't be wearing pull-ups at night like a little baby. I hung my head and had to settle for second best. I still remember when I was 9 or 10 my mom caught me wearing my nighttime pull-ups during the day. She spanked me so hard I could not stop crying. She put one of my brother's pacifiers in my mouth and told me to lie down in my bed until I stopped crying. She told me I was not allowed to wear my pull-ups during the day, they were for nighttime only. Big boys don't wear diapers like that during the day, only real babies or sometimes little toddlers do that. She told me my pull-ups are glorified diapers for little toddlers, not 12-year-olds. They are for toddlers that think they are big boys but still have far too many accidents for real big boy underwear. She was angrily asking me if I wanted to be a big diaper boy the rest of my life or a big boy. Being 9 years old and fearful of another spanking, I meekly said, "No, I want to be a big boy." She told me to stop wetting my bed then and act as a big boy should. Soon after the pull-up incident, I had to learn how to change Billy's few wet diapers. He still had. Mom told me I was old enough to have more responsibilities. I was 9, he was 3. Then soon after I had perfected changing his wet diapers, I had to start changing his rare messy diapers. I remember it well. I was 9 years old. While changing one of his diapers when no one was watching, I held it up to my waist and put it between my legs to see that Billy's size 4 diapers were almost big enough for me. If they were only a little bigger, I knew they would fit me. Mom did not even try to potty train Billy the same way she potty trained Emmy. She just let him learn on his own. By that time Timmy was born. Billy's diapers were big enough to fit me, but I was afraid of getting caught. One day while I was changing him, I held it up to my waist again and put it between my legs. Now I knew they would fit me just fine. I sadly had to settle for my big boy pull-ups and dream about wearing my own diapers. Billy was big for his age and I have learned how to do all his diaper changes. Billy rarely messed his diaper, maybe once a week, because he was starting to ask for the potty poop in. But sometimes he would forget or get busy playing and poop in his diaper. When he messed, it was big and stinky. After a few more months, Mom rarely did Billy's diaper changes since she had me trained to do them. Every time I would change a diaper, I could dream about me being diapered. I knew Billy's diapers would fit on me since he was heavier than I was and a lot shorter. I was taller and skinnier was a big difference. I was 10 years old and still afraid to even hold them up to me to see if they would fit for fear of getting caught. I still remember the terrible spankings Mom gave me for just wearing my pull-ups during the day. If she caught me trying on a diaper, she would kill me just for trying.